he's not a part of the MVP discussion. And I hate saying that because I think this brother's a superstar. He is something special to behold.
Well, first of all, nobody's disrespecting Steph Curry. I certainly think he deserves to be in the MVP discussion. But last time I checked, so does Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard belongs in that discussion. That's point number one. Point number two, we're not sitting there and holding against Steph Curry what he does on the basketball court in terms of the help that he has. We're simply acknowledging that he has it compared to somebody like Damian Lillard who does not. Number three, what would Damian Lillard do if he had that level of help available? What if he was in single coverage a lot of times? What if he had the caliber of a Klay Thompson and a Kevin Durant? You're talking about one guy that's one of the top two players in the world. You're talking about the combination of three dudes who are three of the greatest shooters the game has ever seen, with a guy like Draymond Green facilitating things in the system facilitated by Steve Kerr. What would the Portland Trailblazers be without Damian Lillard? How about we ask that question? I don't even think they'd be on the radar. They might be worse than the Sacramento Kings. So I think that we have to, not to say that the Sacramento Kings were awful this year, because they were not. I'm simply making the point that when you look at what Damian Lillard has had to work with, he's the number one option, and he's been devoid of the level of help that Steph Curry has had available.
But again, like you said, the Portland Trailblazers have been struggling all season long. This is a team that was in the Western Conference Finals last year, and this year, you know what, they're trying to get into a top 8 seed. That is a problem. And when that kind of situation exists, you can't be talking league MVP. But it is worth mentioning. Again, I put it to you this way, here's what we need to appreciate about Damian Lillard. We love Russell Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook is a star, and we appreciate his fervor. But in the same breath, you got to make those perimeter shots. If you're Houston and you have this dude shoot perimeter shots, what are you looking like? See, these are the kind of things that we got to pay attention to when we're breaking down basketball. You're talking about people in terms of different situations, what they would do for a particular team. If we're talking about Harden, imagine if you had somebody that you can launch the ball to from 35 feet and they can make shots. That's a difference. Somebody who's driving to the basket and blowing by people.
And I think Damian Lillard's one of those people. Yes, he played 11 games more than Steph Curry this year. Yes, he's played 96% of his game. Yes, he's been reliable, and he delivers what he delivers in terms of numbers. But we also got to pay attention to leadership. We also got to pay attention to the fact that he doesn't go out there and get the help. Damian Lillard has C.J. McCollum. The fact of the matter is, when we look at the years of the Portland Trailblazers with Damian Lillard over the 7 years that he has played in the NBA, how much true mega help. And I love C.J. McCollum, especially now, big-time shooter. We saw that last night. But how much help has Damian Lillard really had consistently outside of C.J. McCollum? At some point in time, when are we going to stand up and recognize that this brother is that kind of superstar in this game? We got to give him his props, because we hold it against other dudes when they're looking for help.